So, we've had a bunch of new information, and this is in the form of a blog post from Infinity Ward about the new up-and-coming DMZ mode, which is launching in 4 days' time, along free-to-play with Warzone 2. That's the 16th of November for anyone watching in the future. We've got some really good stuff in this blog post. Some of it is confirmed stuff that we might have already guessed, and some of it is stuff that we didn't already know about the mode. Unfortunately, though, it's not all good for DMZ. It has been confirmed that the game mode is going to launch in the beta state, basically meaning it's unfinished. How unfinished? We don't know. We'll have to see in 4 days' time. I've broken down the best bits. We're going to go through the blog post, but I've read it already. I'm going to cut out all the fluff, so bear with me on it because there's some good stuff here. First of all, though, a bit of an overview about the game. DMZ is an extraction shooter, basically meaning that it's set on the map of Al Mazrah, the new Warzone map, and you either got to play an objective or a mission and extract with or without your loot. But more on that shortly. What we have confirmed, though, is it's a pure sandbox mode where the player gets to choose exactly the type of experience that they want to play, dropping into a game at any time. If you want to take it easy, you do that, take it easy. If you want more of a challenge to unlock more rewards at a higher risk, then knock yourself out. We're going to go over to the blog post now and have a little look. So here it is. Warzone 2 launch update. Welcome to DMZ. DMZ is a dangerous and diverse open world experience. As we say, you can complete faction missions, contracts and world events, stocking up a stash, helping out other squads, or causing chaos, breaking open locked areas, and much, much, much more. First up is the stash and inventory. So as we expected, DMZ will have a stash or inventory system, and this is of weapons and other valuable items that they'll find in the exclusion zone. So the exclusion zone is Al Mazrah, essentially. There will be some radiation, which you've got to keep an eye on. Players will start with a small free set of weapons. These guns can only be used in DMZ, and if you lose them on a battlefield, that's it. You've got nothing to drop in with for your next game. They are gone forever. You will start, however, with 1 insured weapon slot. So this is for any personal loadouts or blueprints that you either earn in the game of DMZ or you earn elsewhere within the sort of Modern Warfare 2 universe. These weapon slots will... you'll get more additional weapon slots the more that you level up within factions. But for those that are looking to have an alternative way to gain XP and unlock different weapons, you can do that within DMZ, and you won't have to go through the standard system. You will have them available to you in more multiplayer and Battle Royale, so don't worry about that. It's a nice way for free-to-play players that don't want to buy Modern Warfare 2 to get the same set of guns without having to basically miss out or try and level up in Battle Royale. If you do lose one of your insured weapons, however, it does take time for that to come back, and you'll have to pay for that at the right price. If your backpack fills up during a match, there are going to be 6 dead drop zones, which are pretty cool, for you to go and stash items in, and they will be available to you later in a different match for extraction. So here's the image. DMZ as a beta has been confirmed. Hopefully it's just them covering their backs and it's not completely broken, but we'll have to see in 4 days' time. Infill, loadouts and missions. So DMZ is a trios-based mode, but you can go in with as a solo or a duo, but they are recommending we stay as a trio. You've got to learn basically how we go about this. We can fight the NPCs. We can do faction missions. There are 3 groups. There's the Legion, the White Lotus, and the Black Mouse. The Legion is your starting faction, but you can unlock the other 2 by completing the missions. Players will infiltrate the exclusion zone with their chosen loadout or insured weapon or contraband. You can bring, or they can bring nothing at all, but they're obviously advising you do take stuff with you, but you will lose it if you do die. Have to keep reiterating that. You do have an additional backpack that you can exfil, so you can take special items out. Also, you can take your backpack, you can take your self-revive, your armor plates, your carrier, etc. This is critical for players that are trying to engage in high tier enemy engagements early within the next match. So it's all about the narrative. It's all about taking the gear that you've got, looking after it, and playing the next game that you want to play. So persistence is a really big part of DMZ. So Exclusion Zone, other than completing objectives laid out in the faction missions, you can also just explore, free roam the whole of Al Mazrah. There are going to be world events taking place. There'll be active SAM site turrets and UAV towers, other tied value targets like that. We can expect logical looting, so around Al Mazrah there will be like medical supplies in bathroom cabinets or hospitals, or police stations or military outposts will contain more tactical gear, excuse me. There are only a few limited places where you can not explore in Al Mazrah. At the beginning you will have to unlock stuff within the exclusion zone, so there'll be strongholds that are guarded by AI forces. Players must gain access to keycards, etc., to get in to those zones. What's up next? You can earn lots of rewards. You can get charms, weapons, and double XP tokens, but you can also, as a big final reward, unlock the M13B assault rifle. So the M13's back along with its SMG component. This is all following the same weapon tree family system that we know from Modern Warfare 2. These will then be available for you in Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2. So this is a really exclusive reward as part of the Bruin family. Bruin Ops family. So if you want to unlock the M13, you better get yourself into DMZ on day one. Exfil. So Exfil is obviously one of the main parts of this mode. You need to get into Al Mazrah, get your missions done, your job done, and make sure you get out without dying, because if you do die, you lose it all. But you need to get to the exfil points at the right time, and only what you have got in your backpack or you've put in a stash will be persistent until the next game. And that pretty much wraps it up for what we now know about DMZ. It's extremely exciting. We have to see what state it is in when we get to it. This is just the beginning, but there are lots of secrets and deep missions around Al Mazrah. There are going to be some use for the cash that you earn and the items that you earn. There seems like there's going to be some pretty secret, sneaky missions there. Lots of things to explore and unlock. So I'm personally getting really excited about this mode and looking forward to dig deeper into it. That's all from me. Streaming live on the 16th with Warzone 2 and some DMZ, so make sure you subscribe, hit the like button on this video because it does actually really help us out. Leave a comment about what you think about this DMZ mode, and I will see you on a live stream here on YouTube very soon. Peace out.